Javari.
Well, you just gotta press it and then it goes off on its own. So, welcome back to You Know What It Is podcast, man. It's your boy Vari. We are here today. I got my guy Nate on the motherfucking board, and today sitting with me, I got Cruzer, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm happy to be on the pod. Var, appreciate you for having me on. I'm digging the show, man. I've seen a few episodes. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, man. Thank you. What actually, you said you seen a couple episodes and stuff like that. So,
hmm
like, what intrigued you about the pod to be like, yo, I need to go sit in there and talk to them guys.
Y'all let the guests be themselves, and y'all actually gave full in conversation. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And I just moved out here recently, and I was like, y'all are organized, everything's on point, and y'all have a legitimate team behind it. And that's what I got just from watching the few episodes I've seen.
Okay. Well, thank you.
No
You
problem.
know. So where are you originally from? So you said you just moved out here recently.
Yeah. Originally, I'm from Georgia, but I moved out here from Oregon.
Okay.
But I've been traveling around quite a bit. So I'm still learning the area in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I'm a music producer. For those that don't know, Cruzer Meshi. And I'm still learning the area. I'm trying to get better every day. And I also do content write ups, content creation for artists and any form of influencers, blog writers for music too, as well. So I got quite a bit underneath my belt.
So you're Meshi. Is that your real last name?
That's what everybody calls me.
That's your real last name?
Yeah.
Are you Asian?
Nah,
Where did the Urameshi come from? You know?
I don't ask it. I just roll with it.
You just go with it,
Yeah.
go with the flow. Hey, I feel it though. It's like you came out with the producer name already, ready to go.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's something crazy. That's something unique. You know what I mean? You don't meet a lot of Urameshis that are black men.
That's true. That's so true. And that's like, I just roll with it. And everybody be like, bro, where you from? Are you from Japan? I'm like, nah, bro, from Georgia.
So what's it like growing up in what was it like growing up in Georgia and then, moving around, hopping from state to state and then ending up here? Like what's the difference between, living out there and living here?
Growing up in Georgia, like, I was born in Columbus and then I moved towards Atlanta. And like Columbus, like South Georgia and then like North Georgia is two totally different areas. Then like when I got like 18, I came out to the West Coast, lived out in Oregon for a few years, and like the biggest difference in between the South and the West is the speed. Like the West Coast is more laid back. Even Vegas is more up tempo. Everything is more like laid back and chill. The South is like you on the go, quick and fast. Uh, Vegas is. I'm still learning the area. It's a lot of diversity out here. So it's strangely, in my opinion, Atlanta and Vegas are very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas is just more like spread out compared to Atlanta, where everyone's stacked on top of each other.
Right.
And then like when you move state to state, because I lived in Arkansas and Alabama as well too, and I think what helped me out in life just being around, being open to so many experiences as a kid, it helped influence a lot of my music career. So it's definitely different. Then when you just as a producer, I feel like you make the best music when you just experience life, good or bad, and you don't as long as you don't let them choices dictate your choices overall, you can make anything happen. And I've been in some crazy situations.
I feel that. Have you? What do you feel like the style that you most grasp to? Like, was it the southern beat making, or was it this West Coast vibe that we got going on? Like, which one was it where it was like, damn, I want to actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do that.
To be honest, neither.
Neither.
Yeah, it was more so. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sonic the Hedgehog really wanted was what got me in want to make beats. Uh, Donkey Kong series,
Michael Jackson did the
Sonic
Sonic shit, right?
Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Yeah. So like between that, David Wise, who composed the Donkey Kong series music, that really helped influence my music. And like I listen to more video game music. Like I've been doing this more now. I listen to more video game music than I actually do like songs.
Damn, you should have been in here yesterday. We had the guy who did the Assassin's Creed 3 soundtrack, the one that won the award.
Shit.
He was up in here. We was talking to him.
Oh, that sounds lit. Oh man, I would have been. Woo, boy, I would have been here. But like this I will say that the Southern influence though and the West Coast both influenced me. And like when I really started to dive deep into producing, because I was big on Lex Luger, a little bit not Dre, more DJ Quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of more producers, Warren G, Daz Dillinger, and stuff like that. So that definitely helped shape up my West Coast style. And as far as like the Southern, Manny Fresh, DJ Toomp, Zaytoven, Sunny Digital, 808 Mafia. So I got quite a bit of a blend of everybody. But what initially got me into producing was video game music.
So you wanted to make. Yo, yo. All right, we good now.
Cool.
Let's do it. So what you said? You said DJ Quick,
Mm-hmm. Daz Dillinger,
Daz Dillinger,
a little bit of Dre. Um,
and then you already gave your East Coast.
yeah, South, East Coast. I kind of say South, man. You know, East Coast and South to me is different. I think of East Coast like
East Coast is New York.
RZA, New York,
Yeah.
Jersey.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of more East Coast like that. I guess Scott Storch.
Is DJ Drama? DJ Drama's from Philly.
He is?
You ain't know that?
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, he's from Philly.
Wow.
That's East Coast.
Damn, that's crazy.
You can listen to this man music this whole time and they ain't.
Didn't know.
I would have thought he was from like fucking Atlanta. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where I would have thought the nigga was from, but yeah, he's from Philly.
It makes more sense because he's more connected to the Philly scene like that than
Bro, Uzi's his artist.
right. And Don Cannon and everything too. But yeah, Atlanta. I didn't think he was from Atlanta, but like I just thought he was more like locked in. I didn't know he was from Philly.
Yeah.
He's up north though. You know, crazy.
Because you know he oh no, I'm thinking about fucking Swiss Beats. I was about to say something about DMX.
I met DJ Drama in person though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was 17 when I met him. I met him in Georgia at Kennesaw.
What's crazy is guys like DJ Drama, Sharp, certain people, they're black men.
Oh yeah.
But they don't look black. That nigga look Arabian.
Yeah. You don't think black when you look at DJ Drama.
Not at all.
But when you hear his voice, if you heard voice before you saw face.
Oh, dude. I thought when I first heard the canon and all the fucking DJ Drama, all of that shit, oh, I was like, this is a big husky black man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga going crazy.
Right.
See this skinny ass Arabian nigga with these glasses on. I'm like, oh, all right.
Yeah, dog. When I met DJ Drama, bro was wearing like gray sweats. And like he just had a Gangsta Grills chain.
He had his hat on to the side like this.
No, he had it backwards. And I was like, yo, this dude cool. Like, you could tell he didn't want to like really
Mingle?
be there. Yeah. And like he said something to me that stuck out at the time. I was 17. I was like, yo, this shit corny. I was like, hey, Drum, like, any advice with some producers just getting their feet in the ground game? He was like, bro, just work hard and stay focused. I was like, bro, this the most basic generic shit ever.
Dog,
But,
like shit. You couldn't have been like, tell me to meet the right person and then shit'll start to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's other shit you could say other than stay focused and work hard, nigga. Like, obviously.
Right. You know, but it's like, I get what he meant, though, because he was wrong.
Oh, yeah, he did.
But, like, it's like, you said that, bro. It's like, come on, bro. Give me something else that you didn't say.
Exactly.
But, like, I get it now. But it's like, I was 17. I was like, come on, bro. But he shook my hand, though. So, I can say that. At 17 years old, I shook DJ Drama's hand.
That's what's up. I met Currency when I was in San Diego one time.
Oh, shit. How was that? That's one of my favorite artists.
What, bro, who you telling? Anytime that man drop, he drops quite often.
Oh, yeah.
Currency is one of the ones. That I met him at a pop-up shop at the smoke shop. And he came through with this. The Cutlass was beautiful.
Oh, I'm already
beautiful. And I was like, damn, dog. Like, that nigga like this tall.
Oh, he's short?
He's short as shit.
Bruh.
All these rappers be short, bro.
Bruh, motherfuckers don't even be 5'4". And, like, I'm
Nope.
5'9", and I feel cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I'm tall as shit.
I be feeling like that, too, until I see a 6'2" nigga or fucking 6'3", and I'm like, damn, nigga, you 7 foot tall. It's like, no, nigga, ain't that tall.
Shit, like, when I met Ray Shrim in person.
Yeah.
Short. Cool, super cool.
I believe it.
Jimmy's short, and, like, Jimmy, like, and this ain't no diss. I'm like, when I seen him, I was like, bro, y'all like really short. Like, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, y'all are short, bro. Like 5'2".
Damn.
Yeah. Super cool dudes.
Yeah, no, there ain't nothing wrong with being short, I guess, but
Yeah, there's a
I couldn't do it.
I'd be if I ain't gonna lie, if I was like 5'4", I get that stem cell treatment. That's just
Oh,
me.
I'm getting my knees done. What is you talking about? I'm like, bro, you was just 4'11", and
Right.
now I'm 6 foot. What's up?
I'm
What you
six.
trying to do,
I'm 6'2", going for the Raiders.
bruh? Like, yeah, it's I can't be short.
Right.
So when it came to producing and stuff like that, like,
Mhm.
what's your favorite part about it? Like, what's your favorite part about the beat?
I've never been asked that before. Favorite part of the beat? I'll probably say the climax of the part where everything all comes together when you hear the full song, like all the sounds together, everything that's supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that's the favorite part. As far as producing, because I do different genres. I do hip hop, synthwave, lo-fi, a touch of EDM and trance music too. So I do quite a bit, and like it's always different in each genre that I make.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to like rap beats, I would say probably the bass line. If I had to say on the for a hip hop producing, definitely the bass line. Like individually,
Yeah,
making the bass line because it's something about when the 808 and that kick hit, it just hit different.
it go crazy. That's what we waiting for too.
Right.
I think that's like the part we be waiting for in the majority of songs.
Oh yeah, facts. Definitely that.
I'm gonna go ahead and play some of this.
Okay, the new
See
single.
what he's talking about. Yeah, he just dropped some. Was it the 16th?
Yeah,
What's that
just
today?
dropped. So this is a lo-fi single with my dog, lo-fi alumni.
Yesterday.
Yep. And I was prepared. And this beat, like, I was aiming just for like, we just created something pretty chill. And he's like, yo, Cruzer, make something sleepy. And I was like, do you want 808s in it? Basically, like, don't do too much on the drums. So,
I've heard some shit like this. You ever heard of Swell?
a little bit. Swell, is that an artist?
I think they're an artist. I think that's the name of the artist, and the song is called. I'll show you after this.
Yeah, this is more my lo-fi. I just been focusing on lo-fi music last year.
Oh yeah, you don't put niggas to sleep for sure.
Yeah, this song was really because I was told one of my homies like, bro, you don't have no sleeping in lo-fi tracks, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
You say that the right thing, but it's
Shallow
you
Dynasty.
all the time.
This swell and Shallow Dynasty right
Big
here.
shit. You say that the right thing, but it's you all
I
the
like that
time.
filter.
Big shit. You
You
say
heard
that
this song yet?
the right thing, but it's you all the time.
Type of vibes and shit that this shit
You
gives me.
say that
Like, I
the
was in
right thing,
I
but
used
it's
to live in
you all
Washington
the
State,
time.
and
You say that the right thing, but it's you
I
all
found
the time.
I found this song when I was in a weed shop. So I'm in a weed shop, music or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn, goosebumps. I'm like, give me that, give me this, give me this. And hold on, put my phone out, let me Shazam real quick.
Right.
Cause I'm about to smoke and get in the car and play this song all the way home, nigga. And get home and just get high. This is the type of shit I like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't smoke or drink or anything like that, but like I be like chilling or in the house or just, I want to be in my own zone. This is the
Right.
type of music I play. Like you can't really put this shit on when you around the homies. Shit like, I'm like,
Oh
what the fuck
yeah.
is it? Turn this shit off, nigga. What the fuck? Like especially the niggas that be here.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I
You
can
seen
tell.
them. Seen them.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, I can't really. I can be myself, but
Oh, I get it. Like it's when you like from producing lo-fi, there's certain songs I don't even play around people because I know you ain't going for that shit.
you ain't fucking with it. You
Like,
know what I mean?
And it's not. And like for me, I had to realize that pretty quick. I'm
It's
like,
not a
it's
diss.
not
It's just preference.
facts.
I don't want to listen to Taylor Swift. She's not trash.
Right.
She obviously ain't trash,
Oh yeah.
but it's just not my preference.
Right. And like I know when it came to lo-fi, even when I do my synthwave track, that's why I had to gauge who do I play certain music around?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I'm cool with that. But
Yeah, you should definitely check out Swill. They it's I think it's just the beats because obviously you saying this is that's already a song.
yeah,
So it's like I think they just do that mix thing or I don't know what that's called. What's that
they do
called?
like the mixes and stuff like that, covers,
Yeah, I guess.
a little bit of covers. Some people, I know there's like that Shiloh Dynasty stuff that's like in its own lane of lo-fi. I want to incorporate that vocals into some of my beats, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to deal with that
Yeah.
mess on the sense of like paperwork trail and trying to find management. So I'd rather just, if I can find that royalty free sample, I'll
Oh
do
boy,
it.
give me that.
Right.
So I got another homeboy. Well, my homeboy has a homeboy. He showed me this guy. I thought it was a good group of people,
Yeah.
and I thought they were black as well. But it's a Mexican dude, and he be making the mixes, I guess. Because I ask a nigga to rap over it, you can't really rap over this shit. But let me show you this shit
Where
because this is what I was talking about with the mixes and the. He does like drillish.
Every Friday, Miley Cyrus, catch a mileage. Don't care, that pussy got some mileage.
Bruh.
Don't care, your pussy got some mileage.
Like, I like it when niggas can do that because it's like maybe I like the original song, but maybe this person isn't putting out as much music. There ain't no remixes no fucking more. Nobody does remixes. I mean, I've seen recently the ladies have been picking it back up. Lotto did a remix. I saw my girl Freaky Tia Corinne. She did a remix with Lotto. Corey LeRae's been doing a lot of remixes and shit like that. Cardi B been jumping on a bunch of remixes. Nicki Minaj. The females have been doing it. Them niggas weirdos, bruh. Like, I don't fucking know. This is weird. Because it's like, there's so many talented dudes out here, pause, that are able to make this music and shit like that. Hop on a remix, bro. Like, I don't see no reason why Rich Flicks ain't got no remix right now.
I think remixes are tough to do.
Fuck no, it's not.
No, I'm talking about like in the sense of like, do people really want to do it?
They should.
Like I agree. They
It
should.
works. Like, let's stop pretending. Anytime Cardi has hopped on any remix, she's hopped on a couple remixes and they have turned the fuck up. Let's not pretend.
I think with women though, they're more in the unity phase right now.
Even if it's on a niggas remix though. Like, she's hopped on a couple niggas remixes and turned that shit up. And made it to where it was like, all right, this song before, yeah, I could see the niggas just vibing to it, but now I can see everybody in the club turning up.
I think with male artists though, I feel like a lot of them now they're not focusing on artistry as much, in my
What do you
opinion.
think they're focusing on?
Everything else, the clout, trying to be cool,
Yeah.
portraying the image and
Yeah.
shit like that. You know, because you could see like, I would say since 2018, it's been more of the females have been like low key carrying hip hop because the last few years it's always been a female artist that's been taking over the summer.
Yeah.
Well, who's the last male artist that you could think of that really took over the summer and just been on ever since?
Like, the last male artist that I remember that killed a summer, Travis.
Damn, I went that far.
Travis is the most current one. The Baby?
And kept it going. Right. Yeah. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
true. That's true. The only other person I would say is probably ESTG. He's like he's closest to it, but I'll definitely say the baby.
I feel like now it's about to be DJs in these mixes that take over the summer. Because if these artists aren't going to put out the summer jams, these niggas are going to do shit like this. Watch. Watch. You
I
gonna be
don't know. I
like,
feel like DJs are doing it though.
Who?
I feel like a lot of DJs have been doing it.
No, that's what I'm saying. The DJs are going to be the ones that are going to be doing it to drop the summer mixes
Yeah.
and shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Make the niggas really be like, oh, okay, we about to step outside. Because these
Right.
niggas ain't doing it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
See, like, shit like this, You take the one song.
TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dogs that go beside.
Because this song is sad and slow. The original,
Gotta waste your time, cause it's fine.
they just turned this bitch up.
I'm outside.
You speed it up. Yeah.
TT,
You gonna be outside. This makes you feel outside.
Dude, it makes you want to be in the club.
oh my. All the niggas around me. Gotta watch the time, cause it's fine like mommy.
Like, yeah, nigga, like it's shit like that I feel like is going to take over the summer. It's no longer okay. The artist could put out the song, but what's the DJ gonna do with it now? That's what the question is gonna be.
I think it just depends on the DJ because like that SoundCloud wave of DJs is still thriving.
That's where this
That's where
music
you
is
got
at.
it, bro.
This music is straight off of SoundCloud, bro. Like these
Right.
motherfuckers really be going crazy, and that's the only reason why I'm saying this.
I feel that. I think the DJs though. I think where the DJs don't do is that I don't see a lot of DJs focusing on streaming platforms.
They don't care
I mean that if they want to take over like that,
because
they
at the
have
end of the day, how can you? You're taking Drake's song. You got to put it on SoundCloud. You can't put it anywhere else.
You could do clearances and like you can register.
So now I have to pay him.
I mean, shoot,
Nobody wants to pay.
you can if you don't have to necessarily pay him up front.
He gets a portion.
That's fair. He gonna get a portion either way. If you want to take over like that, let them get the portion of the cut.
How much
Yeah,
is the
makes-
portion though? Because
depends.
that's the part where I think niggas is like, yeah, I'd rather not.
It just depends, because you're not.
It's not like you gonna talk to the man directly.
You might be able to. Some of these DJs and labels and stuff like that, like music is small, man. Like I learned that from getting placements myself. Like music industry is pretty small, so if you like can rub shoulders with somebody, and if you're a DJ with a good following in the base, you know somebody that got a contact with them, management wise,
Yeah.
and let them settle it out. You give them like maybe like 15 to 20%, they're not gonna trip on the mix. And plus, not to mention, you guys put that up with songwriters and stuff too, possibly. So if you could take that 5% to between like 25% between like 6 or 7 songwriters, making a big hit song and speed it up, you might as well do it. No one's going to say, even though people don't want to take the portion, if you got a chance to make double the money that you're getting paid out on the portion, you'll do it.
Right.
At least I would.
It makes sense. It makes sense. So, what you got coming this summer? Are you gonna shake the scene?
Maybe. I mean, I have a lot of songs. I'm starting to release more rap music this year now. I haven't released any rap songs in like 2 years. So I'm releasing a song called "I the Dragon" with my dog Bills Bonds, dropping July 6th. Dropping a song called "Watch Me Glow" with my boy Lavish. Um, those are two definitive ones I know that are officially locked in. Dropping a lot of lo-fi singles. Still, I've been dropping a lo-fi single every month with other producers across the world. Um, I want to do well. I'm starting to work on my next producer compilation project, Cruzer 64 Part 2. So far, I have 3 songs on there right now, and it's going to be more focused on hip hop rap, and that's about what I'm working on. I want to aim for a release date within the first quarter of 2024.
Okay.
Because the last Cruiser 64 project, I did a 250,000 streams on that alone. Then I started doing instrumental projects, and my synthwave tape SF64 it's at 200,000 streams now. My lo-fi project One Night's Rain is at 100,000 streams now. So I got 3 genres that's doing numbers. So I'm just focusing on that. And one of my songs on TikTok, which is a synthwave track, has been used in 1,500 videos. So what I'm wanting to do now is starting to build up that not TikTok audience, but like just want to focus on like more influencers and stuff like that to push the music that I do have out. I'm almost at 1 million streams on Spotify, 50,000 on Apple Music now, just about. And I never pushed Apple Music, and I believe I'm at 10,000 on Tidal. So I got numbers moving across the board. So now I'm just wanting to focus on building up more the platforms up on like songs that I know that are good, because once they hear the newer music, they'll attach it to it. And I have a rule where I say, old music is always new to somebody.
That's a fact.
So that's how I look at it.
That's a fact. There's been a bunch of songs that niggas done play, and I'm like, damn,
Right.
it's that new shit. And I wrote this in 2006, man.
Right. 2006.
Oh, like why you been holding on to this for so long?
Shit.
It ain't the time.
Nah, that's facts. Like I know with like a lot of my songs that like people that gravitate towards. Like I made a lot of like a lot of songs that people love from me that I produce. I was in high school when I made the beats.
And I think what it is, you gotta appreciate shit over time. And
Facts.
at the same time, if you like with movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
With certain movies, we ain't see them shits for 20 plus years. And then they
Right.
finally come out. You know what I'm saying? The Avatar shit, that's been in the works since the 90s.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, nigga, yeah,
Yeah. That shit been in the works forever.
yes. So these niggas, they will hold on to the movie until they feel like it's perfect. And I mean, I feel like that sometimes with music and shit like that, but it's like I feel like with music it's a little bit easier than it would be with say a movie.
Oh yeah, 1,000. I can attest to that because like I think with music, it depends on the individual and everything. Unless saying that they're not signed. And I think a lot of the times though, most up and coming artists struggle with not having a consistent release schedule. And I feel like that hurts them a lot too. And I always tell homies, I'm like, look, bro, like really, regardless if you're a producer, if you already mapped out the beat and bounced it out, you might as well put it out one way or another. If you're an artist, if you put this time into the studio, I can understand if you already got releases coming up, but don't sit on the song you recorded in the studio, mixed and mastered on it. Don't sit on it for like 2 or 3 years, especially you ain't got no following for real.
Yep.
Like, put it out, market it later. You know what I'm saying?
Do the smart thing.
Right.
Do the smart thing. So the rest of the year though,
hmm
do you have any bigger plans?
Um, I want to start working with more of the Las Vegas music scene out here.
Have you seen any artists that you were like, yo, I want to
Um,
work with that guy or girl?
I've seen a few.
One person.
I've seen Tana Marie. She's dope.
And
I'm linking up my boy Caltron. He's cool. He's a producer. I've linked up with D McKenzie. He's tough.
D McKenzie.
Um, I'm linking up with my dog Fire. He's a producer. He's pretty cool too. Xander.
Fire Hoff.
Uh,
You talking
Fire.
about Fireman?
No. Fire. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, the nigga that produced for Kanye. Yeah,
gotcha. I'm trying to think who else. I've met want to work with TB the Great from Under the Hood. He's pretty cool.
I think I know I've heard of Under the
Yeah,
Hood.
they Under the Hood cool. They cool. I met them and they pretty solid. So overall, those are just a few of the artists I want to work with out here. Rest of the year plans. Do want to travel again a little bit more. Uh, that's most of my plans, and then just get ingrained with more of the music scene and just try to help it out because I got a lot of resources. Have access to Google News ranking articles, Everyday Clout, which is a website that I'm the poster boy of from my dog Java Record. He put me on. He's like, "Yo, Cruzer, like you on your hustle, on your grind, bro. So like, I want to make you the poster boy of my website." I was like, "Poster boy, like, what am I, Superman?" But yeah. So you just like, bro, like you turned up as a producer and you can help out a lot of artists. So I'd rather. I don't care to run this. Like I told my homies, just like I don't want to quote unquote run a music scene because that's not who I am. I'd rather just help everybody out.
So you the oop.
Yeah, shit. I'll drive. I'll like Kodak Black said. I'll drive the boat, but you
Yep.
better be ready to swim.
Fat.
Shit, I'll
That
drive the boat.
motherfucker.
But yeah, that's just more what I want to do. Just want to help out the music scene any way that I can, even if it's just on some like, do I have to provide the beat for them to help them out? Nah, I don't. I don't trip on that shit.
Yeah.
But if they want to work, I'm down. I'm not free, but I'm not cheap, but I'm not going to crazy tax either.
Right.
So like it just depends. So like I'm working with my dog GI and his camp GME. They're pretty cool. I want to say I got the camp name right, but my dog GI, we linked up and started work. I'm actually making their EP. So I got quite a bit of things in rotation. So and I ain't been out here that long. So the fact that I've been like the last 3 weeks, I just been on the go,
Booked and busy.
booked and busy, boy. And it's like I was talking to homies. I'm like, man, I'm gonna work the whole summer out here.
Yep.
I'm gonna take not a week off of music. I'm just going to just take a week to replan how I move out here. Once
Gather
I
yourself.
yeah, I mean, not yeah, gather myself definitely and gather like the plan on how I want to proceed because I have so much things that I'm attached to worldwide and like cohesively to where I want to actually move the right direction because it's more bigger than me. It's bigger than me.
Right.
So that's more so where I want to help out with Vegas at. And a lot of homies who I met out here, they're like, Cruiser, like you can be if like my boy told me, he said if you wanted to put Vegas on the map and be running it, he said he is like you can because you have so much resources. And I was like, I don't want to run it. I'd rather help everybody out. It takes a village, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be the guy. And I don't know. I've have the potential to be it, but I don't want to do it.
Everybody, everybody got to realize that can't have too many chiefs in the pot.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Some of us got to play that Indian. Some of us got to play the smaller role.
Right.
Not everybody's meant to lead, but yeah, Cruiser, I just want to thank you, man, for coming through,
For sure. Appreciate
for
you having me.
sitting with us, and actually and talking about the shit that you got going on because we don't get a lot of new producers out here who want to be,
Right.
a lot of motherfuckers that come out, oh, I'm the best, I'm this, I'm that, and this, and it's like, all right, well, you're not even just sticking to a genre, you're opening it up, you're trying to work with as many people as possible. A lot of people will just stick to one, so
Yeah.
I commend you on that.
Appreciate it,
Keep
dog.
that shit going. I
Appreciate it,
love
bro.
to check back in. I love doing that shit with guests that I have on. Um, Seeing you 2-3 months from now
Yeah, I'll pull up.
doing
Shit.
some shit. You know what I'm saying? Got some other
Shit.
shit going because it happens that fast, bro.
Oh,
It happens that
already.
fast, man. I've had so many people come on, and then a couple weeks later, they opening for Dirk or something. They doing some crazy shit.
Oh,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like they at the Aces Stadium fucking performing their shit. It's just a bunch of shit.
Word. I
You know?
bet.
So I want to thank you again, man. Vari to turn Cruzer.
Woo-hoo.
We out.
You know what it is. Yeah.